I was wondering, what is your absolute most favorite prank that you've played on anybody from the cast?
I mean, nearly breaking Misha's nose with a whipped cream pie was probably one of your top.
Yeah, whipped cream to the face without breaking the nose was a blessing. And then also the, I think it was 2,000 pennies or something in his car, or 20,000 pennies in his car. I think you could hear them rattling for like 6 months, so I think there's a.
So he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm playing Scrabble. It's called Words with Friends. And he's like, oh, all right, you want to play? And I was like, sure. And so we played, and I won. And I won by 11 points or something. And so he was so mad, he was like, let's make it interesting. And I was like, let's make it interesting. And he goes, $10 a point to the winner. And I was like, okay, usually games end in like 5, 15, so I was like, man, you're gonna owe me like $150, I'm like, you're gonna owe me a lot of money, because I'm talking trash, and you're gonna owe me a couple $100. And so we start playing, and we shake on it, and we agree to it, everybody sees. And we start playing, and immediately I get a word that was worth like 160 points. So he's now losing by like 140 points, times $10 a point. And I was like, Misha, look, we can call this a wash, but he's too stubborn. He's like, no, don't talk to me. He keeps on going, and I end up getting like another big word. And he's down by like 180 points. And he's like, how is this guy, didn't go to high school, this gargantuan moose man, beating me in Scrabble and spelling. He didn't know that I was an academic myself. So, point of the story is, the game's over and I win by, I think like 205 points. And so, I'm like, Misha, look man, look, we're buddies, like, you don't have to pay me. If it was like $50, I'd make you pay me, but it's gonna be $2,000. I was like, no, you got a kid, you got a wife. I don't want this money. And he was like, no, you get the money, get out of my face. And so he started getting a little persnickety about it. And I was like, all right, if you're gonna be that way about it, then give me my money. And I had this plan all along, giving money to his charity. He didn't know that, so I didn't tell him. So I just kept on talking trash, going like, give me my money, give me my money, give me my money. And so, he didn't get my money for a long, long time. I didn't know why, but I was like, Misha, how long does it take to go to a bank? How long does it take to go to a vacation? I was like, where's my money? I was like, you're a big movie star, you got your movies, your TV shows, and your fancy cars. And I was like, you got your nice clothes, and anyways, I was like, where's my money? I was just talking trash. And finally, I'm on set, and everybody's kind of acting a little strange, and it's been maybe a month, 2 months. I'm like, why is everybody kind of like looking at me funny? Am I flying? My face. And so finally, it's in between takes, and I go out to my trailer and I open the door, and there is over $2,000 in change. And my dog, my shepherd, Sadie, she won't come to the door because she won't step on the coins. Because when she steps on them, her paw goes. And so she's kind of just like, bark, bark, and she won't come to the door. And I was like, are you kidding me? And I think there were over 100,000 coins. There were like 78,000 pennies. And it turns out the reason he took so long is because he had to drive around to 8 banks asking for all these things. So I had to spend an hour cleaning it up with a shovel. I literally went and got a shovel from the set and was like shoveling it, putting it in buckets. It was like 200 pounds worth of change. And so I put it into 3 buckets, and when he was on set, I stuck his keys, and I unlocked his car, and I poured one of the buckets into his car. I poured one of the buckets into his car, and I wrote, Dear Misha, thanks for paying your debt. Now, if you'd be so kind, please make this donation payable to your rescue. I think it's about $700. And I signed it, and it was all over his car, and so he couldn't clean it. So for the next like 2 weeks, he was driving around, sitting on the chain. He said every time that he'd stop, the chain would go. He'd be like, yep. And then every time he'd go, it would all go out. And then one of the quarters had fallen into his little seatbelt thing, so he couldn't get it. I felt kind of badly about that because he has a kid. But anyways, we ended up getting a shop back and cleaning his car out for him. But then we donated that money to his charity and the rest to a Ride for Cancer charity that our first AD participates in. So it went to.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna steal one of yours. Is one of my favorite, and that was years ago. You guys remember Sebastian Roche? So we were all on the same flight, and we were walking through the Vancouver airport. And if you heard this, just say it.
So we're in Vancouver
Airport, and
through Customs and Immigration.
And we're walking through the terminal, and I guess Sebastian had gotten there a little early, because there's one of those little like spa, like massage places there.
Recommend or whatever.
The Express Spa or Absolute Spa, whatever it is. So he's in that chair with his face in the donut. And he got this young lady's, rubbing on his back and doing the whole thing. And we're walking by and we notice it's him in the chair. But he obviously can't see us because his face is very.
He's in the donut. He's in the donut. Just
right. He's just like that. So the lady's sitting there doing the thing, and then Billy, I need your assistance. So you be the ladies for everything. So Jared's like, and he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, watch this.
and proceeds to.
And then Jared proceeds to just go lower, and then into his pants and right into the crack of his ass. And not a word of a lie. Sebastian's going, ooh. He never lifted his head up. He's just like, oh, yeah.
I'm like, when is he gonna look up? Because I put my hands up his shirt first, and I'm like, okay, I'm sticking my hands in his pants. Okay, he's really let me go to town. And he's,
And finally he hears like, and it was me, and there was a couple laughing their ass off. I'm like on the floor in tears. And he finally like lifts his head up and sees me just folded. And he's like, what? Oh. And he's like,
that's right.
oh. Keep in mind, this isn't a public place, an airport, and there's people that there's a crowd gathered.
Well, all the other masseuses who work at that place are like on the floor laughing. And Sebastian, the ever-present Frenchman, is like, ooh. Just like,
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
I totally.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.